Let's graph a polar equation. I have a pretty easy polar equation here. R equals theta over pi for theta greater than or equal to 0. Now the best approach when you're trying to graph something new is to plot some points. And so let's start with theta equals 0. When theta equals 0, R equals 0. So that's going to be a point. And let's try multiples of pi over 4. So when theta equals pi over 4, I get pi over 4 divided by pi, which is a quarter. Pi over 2 divided by pi is a half. Let's try 3 pi over 4. 3 pi over 4 divided by pi is 3/4. And you can kind of see the pattern. The number I'm going to get here is basically this number without the pi, right? Divide out pi. So pi will give me 1, and so on. Let me plot some of these points and see what kind of a curve I'm getting. So I have 0, 0, right? R is 0. Theta could be anything. As long as R is 0, that gives me the origin. And then pi over 4, 1/4. Now I've made this so that each of these circles represents a quarter unit. So pi over 4, 1/4 is right here. And then pi over 2, this direction, 1/2, is right here. 3 pi over 4 gives me 3/4 here. Negative pi gives me 4/4, or 1. And following in this pattern, if we wanted to keep going, 5 pi over 4 would give me 5/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 pi over 2 is 6 pi over 4. So I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7 pi over 4 would give me 7/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And finally, let's just finish at 2 pi. 2 pi is the same as 8 pi over 4. So I'd go out to 2, right? 8/4. All right, let's see if we can draw this. It looks kind of like a spiral. And we're just about done. There, and the graph will continue forever, right? So it just spirals around and around. This is the equation, the graph of the equation R equals theta over pi for theta greater than or equal to 0.